In your headlines, Premier Mystic explains contract with Carnival Corporation. NHIP says patients needing critical care for COVID-19 may have to be transferred. And World Sight Day 2021. Hello, Turks and Caicos. Welcome to News Watch. I'm Latoya Walking, your anchor for Friday's newscast. Let's get right into it. The government of the Turks and Caicos Islands finalized a development agreement with Carnival Corporation that will garner more visitors and business for vendors, tour operators, and the country at large. However, with much queries into the recent agreement, the Premier Honorable Charles Washington Mizik gave an overview of the entire ordeal. Friday's leading story.
Turks and Caicos Islands government signed a contract with Carnival. That or an amendment to a contract, right? Because we've had a contract since 2006 with Carnival, right? So we signed an agreement. As I said then, we'd had 11 meetings in person and over the internet since May of this year to get to where we got to. We now have an agreement which we intend to consolidate at some stage with shortly. That agreement sees an extra $25 million in new investment in the Grand Turk Cruise Center, and that includes expansion of the current facility, including an expansion of the dock facility. This will allow us to accommodate large ships and improvements to the reception facilities.
Premier Mystic also explained that there are two important aspects of the port development. One of them is dredging that will commence shortly.
There are two aspects of the port work. One is dredging, and the other one has to do with other works. The dredging is a substantial part of the work, and ships cannot arrive when that is happening. The dredging may actually, Honorable Morris, do you have any? Right, the dredging is on its way, and I believe it will take about 3 weeks, I think, to complete. Once the dredging is completed, the ships can start coming in. And the rest of the work can take place while the ships are coming in.
Honorable Mystic also noted that we have entered a countdown of the return of cruise ships into the island of Grand Turk as work has started within the cruise port, as he further explained.
And I can say to you now that we expect to welcome cruise passengers as early as the first week in December of 2021. Works have started within the port for the extension. As I said, the extension of the dock will take place in the next 21 days, but within the port itself, work has started. Refurbishment and the rebuilding of parts of the facility and the addition of new structures, those works have started. Various contractors and subcontractors are involved there. What I wish to emphasize is that Turks and Caicos is investing heavily on the cruise sector, improving and enhancing not only the port facility, but the entirety of the sector, inclusive of all industry stakeholders.
Premier Mystic also noted that they are in negotiation to add another cruise line on board.
And I say that against the background that the government is currently negotiating with Royal Caribbean Line to also call into Grand Turk at a separate location eventually. The prolonged economic inactivity in the cruise sector, which employs some 30% of the resident population in Grand Turk and supports small business and entrepreneurs, has been extremely difficult. And this is why Turks and Caicos is sparing no expense to ensure that the sector reopens and is improved to maximize benefits for those dependent on the sector for income. So a number of things will happen. We've had issues at the port, issues relating to security, which has impacted negatively the guest experience. There's a comprehensive package of policy and legislation which will speak to that. And regulate what happens in that facility.
We'll take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more News Watch.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
The NHIP and the Ministry of Health is warning the public to follow safety COVID-19 protocols as they further advise that transfer patients in the event of death will have to be cremated before leaving the country of treatment. The National Health Insurance Plan and the Ministry of Health and Human Services says that persons needing critical care for COVID-19 may have to be transferred overseas through the Treatment Abroad program. The treatment for COVID-19 through the Treatment Abroad program is presently only available at contracted facilities in Colombia and the Dominican Republic. The availability of facilities is fluid due to the growth in the number of cases being experienced in provider countries which are under pressure at this time. NHIP also pointed out that the laws of these countries require that, in the unfortunate event of death, persons known to be COVID-19 positive will have to be cremated before remains can be taken out of the country. Therefore, the body of deceased person or persons may not be flown back to the Turks and Caicos Islands for burial. Persons are asked to get vaccinated. According to the Ministry of Health and NHIP, vaccination reduces the risk of serious illness, particularly persons with underlying medical conditions that requires critical care and overseas transfer. Vaccines are available at primary health care clinics and private medical facilities throughout the Turks and Caicos Islands for all residents above the age of 12 years at no cost. World Sight Day is being observed by CARFA with some very interesting regional statistics. A look at the numbers in this next story.
Some mind-boggling stats here from the Caribbean Public Health Agency as officials commemorate World Sight Day, celebrated annually on the second Thursday of October, bringing awareness to vision problems and illnesses. Officials say now more than ever it is time to take vision health very seriously, citing that over the brink of the pandemic, screen time increased by up to 100% as persons were literally forced in front of their computers, tablets, and phones to communicate with loved ones and for educational and professional related tasks. It is reported by Vision Atlantic that back in 2020, 6.2 million persons in the Caribbean were said to have possessed some form of vision loss, while approximately 260,000 persons were reportedly blind. CARFA revealed that the leading causes of blindness in the Caribbean region are glaucoma, cataract, and diabetic retinopathy, a complication of diabetes. CARFA admits that at the moment there are no initiatives geared directly toward the prevention and management of vision impairedness. However, the agency has partnered with other organizations to address the risk factors like unhealthy diets, use of harmful substances, and poor physical activity, which is expected to assist in reducing the risk of disability due to complications associated with poor blood sugar and blood pressure management. Here's a look at a few tips you can practice in order to reduce your risk of vision impairment issues. Take screen breaks for at least 5 minutes every hour. Spend time outside. Increased outdoor time can reduce the risk of myopia, nearsightedness. Get an eye test. A complete eye exam can detect eye conditions such as glaucoma before it has an effect on your sight. The earlier an eye condition is identified, the easier it is to treat. Eat a healthy, balanced diet and engage in physical activity. These are crucial steps in maintaining a healthy weight, controlling obesity, and preventing diseases such as diabetes, all of which can impact eye health. If you have diabetes, you should have your eyes checked every year. The agency gathered information from across 18 countries in the region, including the Bahamas, the Dominican Republic, and Haiti, with a population of 44 million. It showed a rough percentage of blindness was 0.6, and the prevalence of all vision loss was 13.2, citing that majority of the persons affected were female at 52%. Meanwhile, globally, back in 2020, there was a reported 596 million persons with distance vision impairment. Of this number, 43 million were blind. Officials predict that by 2050, another 29 years from now, an estimated 885 million persons may be affected by distance vision impairment, with 61 million expected to experience blindness. CARFA is urging member states to strengthen health systems to improve eye health services focused on reaching the vulnerable and those most in need. Officials say governments should commit to integrating eye care into the universal healthcare system. Newswatch can say that eye testing was offered across the islands just recently, giving persons the opportunity and the provision of free eye testing and to be informed on their eye health and the steps forward.
A quick break now, more Newswatch when we return.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
The Provo Premier League continued last weekend. On October 16th at 6 p.m., the SWA Sharks looked strong as they won their match against the Eagles, their current rivals for the Apertura title. Later on that day, Beaches had their time to shine when they won 4-0 against Teachers. Then on Sunday, Blue Hills kept the Flamingos grounded with a stunning 6-1 victory. Premier League fans have more to look forward to this weekend. On Sunday, we'll see Beaches go head-to-head with Eagles FC, who will be looking for more wins. Then we'll see Teachers go up against Blue Hills. And it doesn't stop there. On Sunday, the SWA Sharks will be eager to cement their standings in the leaderboard when they go up against Flamingos FC. For your Sports Authority, I'm Ali Carvey.
Mixed weather patterns across the Turks and Caicos Islands. Here's your weekend forecast. Starting in Grand Turk on Saturday, sunshine and mixed clouds, high 85, low 80, winds southeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. On Sunday, sunshine and mixed clouds, high 85, low 80, winds east southeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. On Monday, partly cloudy skies, high 86, low 80, winds east southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. South Caicos on Saturday, partly cloudy skies, high 86, low 80, winds southeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. On Sunday, partly cloudy skies, high 85, low 80, winds southeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And on Monday, partly cloudy skies, high 86, low 80, winds east southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. North and Middle Caicos on Saturday, mostly cloudy skies, high 87, low 80, winds southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. On Sunday, mostly cloudy skies, high 87, low 80, winds east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Monday, partly cloudy skies, high 86, low 80, winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Parrot and Pond Cay on Saturday, mostly sunny skies, high 86, low 81, winds southeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. On Sunday, sunshine and mixed clouds, high 86, low 80, winds east southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And on Monday, partly cloudy skies, high 86, low 80, winds east southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Finally, on Providenciales on Saturday, mostly cloudy skies, high 86, low 81, winds southeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. On Sunday, sunshine and mixed clouds, high 86, low 80, winds east southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And on Monday, partly cloudy skies, high 86, low 80, winds southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Time now for your sunrise and sunset. Sunrise at 6:49 a.m., sunset at 6:19 p.m. And for your high tides and low tides, high tides 10:01 a.m., 10:20 p.m. For your low tides, 3:40 a.m., 4:24 p.m. Time now for your hurricane outlook. For the North Atlantic Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 5 days. And that's it for your weather forecast and hurricane outlook. We'll be right back with more News Watch.
Here at People's Television, we're more than just your leading news and entertainment services. We are
spreading the gospel.
We are breaking barriers.
We are preserving the culture. Each one, teach one.
We are committed to excellence.
We're creating change.
We are creating memories.
We are the future. I am PTV.
I am PTV. I am PTV.
I am PTV.
We are PTV.
We are continuing the legacy. We are PTV.
Authorities have arrested the Colombian man suspected in the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse. Details in this next report.
A key suspect in the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse has been arrested in Jamaica. Mario Antonio Palacios, a former Colombian military officer, was arrested in Kingston earlier this month. News out of Jamaica on Thursday indicated that Palacios was being held in Jamaica for illegal entry and is expected to be deported in the coming days or extradited from the island. The 53-year-old former businessman Moïse, who took office in Haiti in 2017, was shot dead at his private residence in July, and his wife was wounded in the attack. A group of Colombian mercenaries emerged as the main suspects, although nobody has been charged or convicted in connection with the case just yet. According to the Miami Herald, the Jamaican Constabulary Force confirmed that the man became the subject of an Interpol Red Notice as of Thursday, October 21. A red notice is issued for persons wanted either for prosecution or to serve a sentence. It is a request to law enforcement worldwide to locate and provisionally arrest a person pending extradition, surrender, or similar legal action. Mario Antonio Palacios is part of a mercenary group. This man is very dangerous. Haitian National Police said this on its official Twitter account this week. Investigations are continuing. The arrest became public on the same day that Haitian National Police Chief Leon Charles submitted his resignation to interim Haiti Prime Minister Ariel Henry. The chief was Haiti's representative to the Organization of American States, and he charged the affairs in his Washington embassy when he was asked by Moïse to return to Haiti to head the police force after he had been forced out 15 years earlier. Charles' resignation comes amid an alarming spike in violence and kidnappings by armed criminal gangs, including the Saturday abduction of 16 Americans and a Canadian missionary on the eastern skirts of Port-au-Prince. For PTV News Watch, I'm Delana Isles.
This concludes today's edition of News Watch. Remember, you can visit our website at www.ptvatci.com or join us every weekday at 6:30 p.m. I'm Latoya Walking. Until next time.